only song I've ever rapped in this one. Okay. There's a bit of a funny story to this song. I'm going to turn it up for a sec just so you can listen to it, and then I'll tell you. I made this on stream.
And the only one I have is that I'm not too good at speaking. I just start the revolution when the government is tweaking. If the people want it bad enough, we take it while they're sleeping. Everybody come and get this idiotic guy. Doesn't care about the politics and lives a happy life. There's a system as I understand it, making people right. I can say I understand it, man, I do it out of spite. And it's a cutthroat world. If you're mad about it, rap about it. I just scratch economies, I do it out of habit. When there's power in the world, everybody's gotta have it. And you know that once you're powerful, somebody's gonna nab it. I'm thinking of some strategies for world domination. Goblin army's overrated, but that's not discrimination. I'm just having second thoughts about this micro operation. When compared it to the universe, it's not even worth taking.
Yeah, so this is such a weird story. So this track was called New Year's Revolution. Not Resolution, Revolution with a V. Let's see, I wrote this at about in like October of last year, I think. Yeah, I wrote this in October of last year. And it was sort of kind of during a time of like civil unrest, and then there was also the presidential election going on in the United States. And if there's anything that I freaking hate talking about, it's politics. Like, keep politics out of my Twitch chat, keep politics out of my conversation with you. Like, unless you want to have like a super chill, reasonable in-person conversation about politics, I don't want to talk about it because it just annoys me so much. And here I am living on a college campus during like one of the most controversial elections of all time. And that's just all anybody freaking talks about. And it was pissing me off because, you know, I couldn't go anywhere or read anything on the internet without it being about freaking politics. And so I kind of wrote this song as like, not really like a screw you to politics in general and people who talk about it, but more just like, you know, this is my take. And you know, I always try to be super politically neutral. But you see, here's the thing, is I was planning on releasing it soon, or at least finishing it so I can release it soon, right about around New Year's, because, you know, New Year's Revolution, that's when you want to release it, on New Year's. And then they stormed the Capitol, and I was like, oh. And then there were memes about, you know, New Year's Revolution. That's exactly what they were, that's like what people were memeing about. They were calling it a New Year's Revolution. And I was like, well, crap. Now this song that I wrote has a political stance associated with it. I don't want to touch it anymore. Screw that. So, no, I don't want to finish it. It's a great track, though. And it's not about real world politics, like, almost at all. All of my lyrics are works of fiction that sometimes relate to what I'm thinking about. And that's exactly what it is. It's a work of fiction that relates to what I'm thinking about. I never put political opinions or anything into my lyrics. I would never do that. I never want to. But if I released it now, or at least, you know, a couple months ago, it would probably be perceived that way, and that's not what I want.